Hello, sir, and everyone. Today, I would like to give peer feedback for the last work. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Vira Oktavia Putri, with students ID 201202132 as the assessor of the last work. Alright, so in my feedback, there are some contents that I want to talk about. First is about the research topic and then research question. Then we continue to the literature review and general suggestion. Alright, so the research topic of Vira's work is about the influence of technology-mediated task-based language teaching, or TBLT, on EFL students' reading comprehension in online learning. So in my opinion, the topic research is already clear enough and it is simple and it can be understandable. We can also directly see that she wants to look for two variables here. So it is really good. Then we move to the research question. So Dira provided the research question that is about what is the influence of the online technology mediated task-based language teaching or TBLT on EFL students' reading comprehension compared to online teaching without learning activities through the TBLT. So, after I read her research topic and also research question, I found that these two are quite incoherent. So, it is because the research question is talk about the comparison. Besides, the research topic only talk about the influence of TBRT on students' reading comprehension in the online learning. So, therefore, I have some suggestions for Dira that the research topic and also the research question should talk about one thing. And here I provide example for Dira. If Dira wants to talk about the comparative, so in the topic research also should talk about it. So it should talk about the comparative, not only in the research question. Therefore, here I provide also the revision for her topic. I have two choices here. So the first, if Dira wants to use the same topic as before, which is the influence of technology-mediated task-based language teaching, or TBLT, on EFL students' reading comprehension in online learning. But there are some things that she have to note if she wants to use the same topic as before, and I will explain it later. The second choice is the topic can be changed which contains comparative to make it in line with the research question. So the topic can be the comparison of EFL students' reading comprehension in online learning using technology-mediated task-based language teaching or TBLT and without technology-mediated task-based language teaching or TBLT. Alright, next we move to the revision for the question, and it is still related to the revision of the topic because the topic and the question will be still in a coherent or in one line. So the question that Dira used can remain as before, which contains about the comparative if the topic contains about comparative 2 as the example that I provided before, which is about the comparative of the FL students reading comprehension using TBLT and do not using the TBLT. So the research question can be same as before, which what is the influence of the online technology-mediated task-based language teaching or TBLT on EFL students' reading comprehension compared to online teaching without learning activities through the TBLT? Or the question can be changed if Dira wants to use the first topic to make it in one line. And it can be what is the influence of the technology-mediated task-based language teaching on EFL students' reading comprehension in the online learning. So it is Dira's right to change the question or change the topic. Next is about the feedback for the literature review. So here I found something that is interesting for me. First is about the content. So I think the content is really great because it is already clear It is current, understandable, and also in a sequence. But I also have something that I want to talk about. So the first is about the situation that is presented in narrative form. So here, as you can see in the slide, there are some situations that is in incorrect way. So if the narrator, or I mean the author, it is represented in the sentence, so it is should the year only in the bracket. Next is the findings of other studies that is related to the no longer adequate of TBLT should be mentioned to make the readers more understanding about why TBLT no longer adequate. And last is about the reasons why ability to receive is important, which is listening and also reading. So it is need to be explained more because in the literature review, Dira used phrase in fact. So I think because she used this phrase, she has to mention the article or the journal to support this statement. Next is about the general suggestion. So after the all of my feedback, I have some general suggestion for her. First is about the explanation of the review needs to elaborate more, as I mentioned before, and then the target of the research maybe can be mentioned in the research topic and also in the research question. And last is about the unity of research topic and question should be paid more attention. Alright, that's all about my feedback for the RAS. I hope it can help you in make better your review. Thank you.